Welcome back to the channel, guys. This is Chris with Strength and Steel Reviews, and today we're talking about the Bells of Steel Open Trap Bar, the 3.0 version. That's right, the third version of this bar. And I know what you're thinking. Really? 3 versions? There were 2 before, and they're on the third? Well, have they finally figured it out? Good question. I'll say this up front. They've made this thing super small, which is a huge win for home gym owners. But as is often the case with design shifts, I do think they made some compromises along the way. The question is, should those compromises compromise your willingness to make this purchase, or does its compact size make up for my perceived shortcomings? That's what we're here to find out. Stick around, people. Let's talk. Before we jump in, just a quick note. Bells of Steel did indeed send this bar for free in exchange for an honest review, and an honest review is exactly what you're gonna get. Now, if by the end of this video you are interested and would like to grab one for yourself, I will attach a link in the description below. By using that link, you support this channel, and in turn you support my ability to continue pumping out videos for you guys. Also, let me know what your favorite trap bar is in the comments, and if there are any you would like me to review moving forward. But okay, enough chatter, let's take a look at this thing. All right, first up, let's talk about the finish in the Bells of Steel Open Trap Bar. So Bells coated this bar in black oxide, which at first glance looks solid and sleek, but here's the thing. Black oxide is not a super durable coating. Over time, it tends to wear off, especially around the grips. It's a decent finish, and I'm sure they use the black oxide primarily to keep production costs down, but if you're someone who's seeking real longevity and you want to use your trap bar often, you're gonna want something that's tougher and longer lasting. Chrome would be ideal, or Cerakote, which you'll find on a lot of the higher end trap bars like Reps Open Trap Bar or Titan Fitness's Open Trap Bar. Keep in mind, this is a budget-friendly open trap bar. We'll talk about that later. And then we have the Knurling. The Bells of Steel Open Trap Bar's Knurling is classified as light, but I'd say it's actually a bit more aggressive than your typical light knurling. It's not an aggressive volcano knurl or anything like that, but it is a step above light in my opinion. Personally, I'm fine with it, but if you're the type who deadlifts heavy and really wants that secure, firm bite in your grip, you might wish for something a bit more aggressive. Those same higher end trap bars I mentioned earlier often come with a more aggressive knurling that would be better suited for powerlifting or more frequent use overall. So if that is your thing, then this bar's knurling might not be aggressive enough for your liking. Okay, big topic here, as it always is. We have to talk about size. So right off the bat, what really stands out to me about the Bells of Steel Trap Bar is just how beautifully compact it is. I love that, I really do. For me, I use a trap bar twice, maybe 3 times a week, and I like a nice clean look to my gym. So when considering the frequency of use and this bar's overall compact size, the bar suits me. The fact that it doesn't dominate my gym means I'll be using it often. And considering how it's a reasonable 47 pounds, I'm not filled with absolute dread at the thought of having to haul it out into the middle of my gym for use. But here's the thing, while the size is a big advantage, it does come with some limitations, namely the short sleeves. Now, me personally, I don't often utilize bumper plates, so the shorter sleeves work perfectly for my needs. They're a big reason why this thing is so compact after all. I load my bar up with cast iron plates, and I do so with this bar without any issue. But if you are somebody that prefers bumper plates, you'll likely run into some limitations. Probably around 3 or 4 bumper plates because of these shorter sleeves. So again, kind of the same warning. Dedicated power lifters or trap bar enthusiasts, beware, this trap bar might not be for you. Now there are some key features here that I do really appreciate. One being the rotating sleeves. This is not something you see often on trap bars, but I think it really makes a difference, especially when you're doing movements like lunges or bent over rows. The rotating sleeves keep everything smooth and fluid, and it feels like it keeps some stress off of my joints. It's a small detail, but I really do appreciate it. Second would be the built-in jack for loading and unloading plates. It's beautiful. The Rep Fitness Trap Bar had this too, and I loved it then, and I love it now. There is nothing more annoying than loading and unloading a barbell or traditional trap bar after deadlifts. I hate it. I do. I'm not afraid to say it. Honestly, at this point, any trap bar that doesn't have a jack is officially off my radar. I love this feature and I'm not going back. Efficiency, people. I'm all about it. Now, there's a little quirk about the Bell's trap bar that you should be made aware of. It's not perfectly balanced. And what I mean by that is when you set the bar down, the front feels heavier than the back, which causes the whole bar to tip forward a bit. I've heard some people complaining about this, and I've tried to care about it. I really have. But honestly, I don't. For me, it's just not a big deal. All you have to do is tilt the bar back and grab the handles. Now, if you are someone who wants zero distractions during intense deadlifts or some other exercise you take super seriously, then yeah, I get it. That might bug you. You want all of your concentration on the bar and the exercise. I get it. But for me, I just tilt the bar back. It doesn't feel like a big deal. Okay, let's compare this bar to the competition. So the Bells of Steel Open Trap Bar, the 3.0 version, is priced at $299.99 at the time of this video, which I think is a pretty solid deal for what you're getting. Keep in mind, this is a budget-friendly bar. When you compare it to more premium options like Rep Fitness or the Titan Fitness Open Trap Bar, those come in at around $399. So you're already saving $100. And those trap bars are also way bigger, like enormously larger. But these enormously larger bars allow you to perform additional exercises like squats and presses thanks to their rackable designs. For me, I find those larger trap bars to be more of a hindrance than anything, even if they do allow you access to a few new movements. But that's my preference. If you're someone who doesn't need those extra exercises and prefers something that's indeed more compact, then this Bells of Steel Open Trap Bar is still a great option for home gym owners who want a versatile tool without overloading their setup. Okay, let's wrap this puppy up. So if you're someone who uses a trap bar super often and really wants something that lasts, this probably won't be for you, primarily due to that black oxide finish. Or if you're someone that enjoys going super heavy on deadlifts, maybe even with bumper plates, this probably is not for you, primarily due to those short sleeves. However, if you're someone who prefers a more traditional trap bar that is super compact, comes in at a pretty good price, and offers the enduring novelty of a jack for loading and unloading plates, namely cast iron plates, then yes, this is absolutely for you. To me, it's a versatile tool that covers the essentials, all while saving you space and money, which I greatly value. So, is it the perfect bar for everyone? Absolutely not, but what is? This is for home gym owners that neurotically value their space and only need a trap bar to be a trap bar. If that's what you're looking for, this could be worth considering. Anyway, that's it for the review, guys. Let me know your thoughts on the Bells of Steel Open Trap Bar in the comments below. And again, tell me what trap bars you think that I should review. And don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel for more honest reviews. Until next time, stay strong, stay steely, and I'll see you in the next one. Adios.